in his defense, he told the court that he was without a woman in his life and that the incident took place while he was under influence of alcohol. Kill it! Alright, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Okay, if you've never been here before to this channel, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, please. And then get into the reasoning. You know, stuff like this make me want to just cuss like beer. I know for a fact that Jamaica can be a better place as far as crime is concerned. I know for a fact that people who are in positions of power to make changes to legislations and that control like crime and punishment, they can do it. They don't give two shits, and they don't give two shits because they're not the ones that are affected by it, right? Now, this headline, somebody linked me just now on Instagram. I'm at my son's school dropping my son off for football practice, and I saw this, and I had to pull over and do this video right away because I was driving around with my camera. Hear this. This was printed today in the Jamaica Observer. A man who impregnated his daughter sentenced to 6 years in prison. 6 years. What kind of an example are you setting? 6 years. As a parent that needs to be held accountable for the safety of your child, you hold your child and impregnate your child and you get 6 years. So, stuff like this right here. The story says that Savannah Lamar, or Sav as Westenders people call it, Sav Westmoreland, a 47-year-old Westmoreland man who impregnated his teenage daughter, was on Friday sentenced to 6 years and 7 months in prison. The sentence was handed down by Supreme Court Judge Courtney Day when the accused appeared in the Westmoreland Circuit Court. The name of the father has been withheld to protect the identity of the teen. The court was told that at the age of 15, the girl's paternal aunt noticed that she was pregnant, and she made inquiries. Auntie want to know why, like, who breed you? The girl reportedly told the auntie what had happened, and a report was made to the police. Now, this is a sick individual because I can't imagine getting intimate with my friggin' daughter. Like, which part of your daughter you look on and say to yourself, say, yo, she look good enough, like, I want some of that. You know, that's somebody that needs help here. And any man, I put my money upon it, I put my head on a block. Any man that could look at his own daughter, especially his own underage daughter, and advance towards her sexually, is a man that will molest and rape other people's daughter as well. I just saw.
Alright guys, so we're good to go. Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to Keegan's Kitchen.
Alright guys, let's take a minute to acknowledge this channel right here. A professional chef, also a member of the USPCA. That's the United States Personal Chef Association.
Oh my
Chef
God.
Keegan. Keegan's Kitchen is the channel's name. I want you to
good.
go over there and subscribe to that channel and help that brother to get his channel to grow. He is certified in what he does. He is a professional personal chef. And good God, his food shows it. His preparation style shows it. Don't take my word for it. Head on over to Keegan's Kitchen. Hit that subscribe button. Tell him SouFLoTV sent you. Back to our regular scheduled program at hand.
Because if you can carnally cross that line mentally and find that to be okay enough to carry it out, the act. Here ya. The court was told that at the age of 15, the girl aunt noticed she was pregnant. The girl reportedly told the aunt that what had happened to her, and the aunt made a report to the police. Big up to the auntie. You didn't try to hide it, cover it up, and all that, because this is what they do a lot of the times. Sometimes them do it, you know, take shame out of the family. Like my God. Nobody no want to walk around and know say the girl daddy breed her, right? Is a stigma to that as well. In his plea mitigation to the court, the father expressed remorse and he apologized for what he did. However, in his defense, first of all, plea mitigation, defense, none of that shouldn't even come into play as far as he is concerned. Seeing? But anyhow, in his plea mitigation to the court, the father expressed remorse and apologized for what he did. However, in his defense, he told the court that he was without a woman in his life and that the incident took place while he was under the influence of alcohol. Fuck you and your excuse. You was without a woman. The amount of woman where they are Jamaica, the amount of careless girl where they are Jamaica, the amount of girl where crutches dash where are Jamaica, the amount of women that will give it to you for free and do all the things them where you want to do. See, in the army, right, in the US, we have something called liquid courage. Liquid courage is when somebody drink the alcohol and then the alcohol give them the courage to do what it is they've always been thinking about doing. They just feel like, well, if I fuck up and I don't do it good, I can blame it upon the alcohol and say the alcohol make me do it, or is the alcohol make me do it but didn't do it good, depending on what it is. We call this liquid courage, right? Some soldiers in the army, when we go out like to bars and whatnot, they won't fight. If a fight broke out, them go hide and run. But if them drunk, them will jump in at the fight. Liquid courage. He's blaming liquid courage and he's saying that it was the alcohol that made him do it and him did hard up and never have a woman and all these things. And foolishness that. Foolishness that. And I don't know what judge sat there and actually allowed him to speak. Because if I was the judge, as soon as he started, Your Honor, I never had a woman in my... Shut up! Is what I would have said. I never had or I was without a woman in my life. Shh. Shh. Hold these 50, 60 years. When I read this, I thought to myself, for sure, they're going to say 60 years. They never say 60 years. Them say 6 years. Even though I'm still confused. And I'm thinking, maybe it's a misprint from the Observer. So people, please, if you see it and the Observer got it wrong and I got the story too early from the Observer, then correct me, please. And tell me, say, a 60. A 60 SouFlo, a mistake you make. All them judge there. Now, this brings me to this. There's a certain group of people out there who wants Jamaica to be the way that it is. They want Jamaica to fall apart. They want Jamaica to be destabilized by dysfunctional people and all-out criminals. They want this. And one way to make sure that this happens is when you catch them, the perpetrators, you punish them lightly. Not even punishment, just a little, a slap on the back of the hand and go on in, go cool out for a little 6 years. And I guarantee you he won't do a whole 6 years. And he'll be out and back to road again. The sad shit about all this is there will be other men who will be laughing and joking with him. John, no, brother, your daughter though. And they must say, but, yo, dog, actually you don't even know. I regret say I'm still in a comedy in drunk, but you know we're going man drunk and then you're going to hear other man jump in and say, John, no, still, me know we're going you're drunk still in a car when man drunk didn't ride anything and them something there. You wasn't drunk. There's a difference between being drunk and being tipsy, my friend. Drunk, you don't even know where your zipper is on your pants. You literally are going to feel like you want to piss. And before you could pull that zipper down, you're going to piss all over yourself. That's drunk. You were tipsy. And that which was in your mind all along came to the forefront of your mind. And you were ready to execute and you did. You need to be punished and you need to be punished severely for this. You nasty, dirty thinking junkro. I wish I could see him. In his plea mitigation to the court, the father expressed remorse and apologized for what he had did. However, in his defense, he told the court that he was without a woman in his life and that the incident took place while he was under influence of alcohol. Kill it! A DNA test confirmed that the girl's father was the father of her child. To bomba clock, man. Listen, man. So, this man here is daddy, and him is granddaddy, in the same rascal sentence. Daddy and granddaddy in the same rotted sentence. Me don't know if I take this. Daddy and granddaddy. You are the father to your daughter's, your underage daughter's child. And you are also the child's granddaddy. And then they make the blood clot picnic bring the child to fruition. Me not lie, no. Me not believe in abortion, you know. I don't support abortion, but listen to me. You see, in a case like this, that baby they did for dash way. That baby was to dash way. I don't know who makes you bring that baby the full term, but that baby was to dash way. Little girl, you couldn't go up on the rooftop and jump off and belly flap on the blood clot concrete. You couldn't do something. Why you bring this baby to fruition, little girl? Me don't care what nobody want to tell me say. I don't care what nobody want to say. Like I said before, I'm not a supporter of abortion. A 6 picnic me have. No woman never dash for no belly for me yet. Me say bring my picnic them. And me pray and me work hard every day so that God sustain me, keep me healthy, and give me the drive and the strength and the courage to go out there and work my ass off to make sure that I can take care of all my children. That's just me. But that man that breeding picnic and somebody encourage her to bring that. When you couldn't mix up something give her for drink. Eh? Why y'all make this girl bring this picnic? When that picnic get to a certain age and find out that his daddy is also his granddaddy and his mama had sexual relations, was coerced and had intercourse with her own father, and you're a product of that, you know how the rascal at that picnic are gonna feel? And them really make this happen? Eh? The DNA test confirms that the man I am rotted picnic. Yo, me can't have a talk straight. The father was represented by attorney Dion Myler Barrett. And the Crown was led by Director of Public Prosecution Paula Llewellyn. The Crown was Paula Llewellyn pressed the blood charge, right? So Paula Llewellyn them now, the DPP, me don't know how it work. You see that name I say anytime fair name pop up, me just know that some fuck one tonight, right? Usually, I don't know if they do the same in Jamaica, but I know in the US, usually, prosecution gives a recommendation for sentencing. The judge usually listens to the prosecution. Usually gives you somewhere in the ballpark of what the prosecution say, yeah, this is about what he deserves. So I hope this wasn't the rascal case and Paula Llewellyn go in there and go tell them about give him 6 years. Myler Barrett. So make sure him get a woman lawyer too, you know. I, as a woman and an attorney, this is one case I would have to turn down. Because I'm not representing you after you impregnated your underage daughter. Knowing what a lawyer is supposed to do. My job is to get my client off. Or get my client the least time behind bars as possible. How could I do that with a straight face and a good heart? And a clear conscience, knowing that that's what you did? No, me da prefer go one murderer. Me da prefer go one gangbanger, one gangster who kill a next gangster. Me can look and say, well, the life that with them choose, you know me I say, and every day you kill till one day somebody kill you. So gang life go. Me I go get my money out of my client and keep it moving. People are hot in here. It's 101 degrees out here today, and I don't want to turn on the AC because I don't want the car sound inside of the camera. I just try to deliver that story here so I can go about my business real quick. His lawyer started her mitigation plea with the words from reggae singer Queen Ifrica's song, Daddy, which states, Daddy don't touch me there. Somebody should have fling something and liquor in our blood. Yo. However, she pointed out to the court that her client is not beyond redemption. Him not gone too far, judge. He's very remorseful. Him can be fixed and saved. His lawyer later told the Jamaica Observer that the man was vowed on his return from prison to provide financial support as requested by the complainant and her mother. Sick clot. So this a man ya breed a woman and get a daughter. Then him breed the daughter and get a picnic. Daddy, granddaddy, or granddaddy, daddy. That don't sound good. I know for a fact, man, they're trying to destabilize Jamaica. All them slackness that can't keep going on, and these people aren't looking at each other and are saying, don't you think this deserves a stiffer penalty? Isn't nobody saying that? I'm going to go into an example real quick, right? Because you see stuff like this in the US, them will fry your feet. God no. Here's an article in the US from 2010. Man who impregnated his daughter gets life in prison without the possibility of parole. Life in prison. A man who sexually abused his daughter from the ages of 7 until she became pregnant at 13 was sentenced Wednesday to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The same penalty for committing capital murder. That's in the US. That's how they do it in the US. So if you're trying to tell me that them can't do this in a Jamaica if they want to, they can. They can. If you don't want to keep him in a prison forever, right? Because you have to go foot the bill when him turn senior citizen in there and start need all kind of therapy and medical care and all these things. 60 years on them blood clot. 50, 40 years on them rotted, but was 6 years ago. No, man. And them something that them like. Them things that them like. And he'll be out and old enough to continue his friggery when him getting young enough to continue his friggery when him come out of prison. I hope them beat it and kill it in there. Me say so. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about. I hate these stories. Tell me what you think about this story, man. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace. I can turn on my car now and get some AC in my skin now.
Alright, listen, so you started a business, right? Whether it's a brick and mortar business or a business online. How is your business doing? Is it doing well? Do you need promotions? You cannot afford to start a business and not do promotions. Promotions is what it's all about. Some people have a big budget. That way they can spend a whole lot of money on these huge platforms. MSNBC, NBC, CNN, all those. Your budget might not be that. Those are $1 million budgets. At the same time, you can still reach a demographic of people that might be interested in your business. And how do you do that? You do that by piggybacking on one of these channels that the core audience of that channel is also the type of people you are trying to reach with your business. It works, okay? Hook up, give me a call, or shoot me an email and let's get your promo going right now. I don't care what business it is. I can send people to you. Now, before we go, let me say this. I am not guaranteeing you a certain amount of subscribers. You are the one that will have to, or I'm not guaranteeing you a certain amount of people that will come. You are the one that has to continue to push your business. Okay, with you promoting your business yourself and me promoting your business for you, there's no way you can't win. So give me a call right now or shoot me an email and let's work this out. I have a promotion special going on right now. Pretty much anybody can afford this, okay? It is more than half of what I normally do things for. Get in on a deal before it's gone. I've been running it for 2 weeks. The intention is to run it for 4 weeks. So let this one pass you. Call right now. Email right now. Let's get this moving. Promotions, promotions, promotions. That's what it's all about.